Well, it's the time of year we always turn the rams to. It's been a pretty grim morning, but it's fine at the moment. Lambs should start arriving about 10th of April, which is about ideal for us. So that's today's job. We're going to just get the ewes in, split them into two groups, and one ram's over the wall, so he can just pull a little gate and he can go in. Then we have to take the one up to the lambs. But this is a very friendly sheep.
Hello. Who is it? Come on then. Let's not even talk about the weather because it has been horrendous. We're 12 days into November and it's already rained more this month than it did like double last year. It's just mad. It's awful. It's been the worst year for like 300 years or something. So we've got a gap in the weather and we're gonna go and get sorted. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. So drive them forward. Half are going one way, half the other way. Whoa. So these lucky ladies are going to go to the old ram, and the other sheep, the other crew, are going to go to the new ram, who doesn't have a name at the moment. Come on, girls. The sun's come out for us. So this is where they will meet the ram. The ram is over there. What? Give them the corn.
Oh, give me the bag of corn.
So today is the day that the old boy gets a little bit of action again. And he gets all the young fine females. So he's in for a busy winter. So he's having a good sniff. It's like a biology lesson. Very undignified. But that's animals for you. So this is field number 2, next to the campsite.
Without it, sheep.
They like it. So now we leave the rams to do their thing until scanning, which will be in January, when we find out how many lambs we're having and if it's all been a success. Go back down to the farm.
Right.
It's Sunday, it's the last day of running the campsite before we shut tomorrow, and we're having a family roast dinner. So on the menu to celebrate is roast Highland beef. Here it is, nice bit of beef. You can see it's got some nice marbling through it, nice layer of fat. And what I'm going to do is sear it in a hot frying pan all the way around the outside and then pop it in the oven to finish off. So it's been sealed and seared to keep the juices in, and now it goes in the oven. Got all the veggies on, everything's in order. Oh, look at that. Now to rest. And it's covered in foil and it's just going to sit by the fire and rest. That's just how I like it. You ready for a feast?
Yeah.
Morning. It's the 6th of November. It's Wednesday morning and we've got a nice sunrise and a little bit of frost. So a little bit of ice on the troughs, but nothing much. The sheep are all moving to a new field, so they're just having a bit of a wander around, and all of the ones that have been bottle fed have come to say hello. It is the 26th of November and we've had an entire week with zero, that is right, 0 hours of sunshine and a lot of hours of rain. And the local weather centre has recorded only 19 hours of sunshine in the whole month. We've only got a few days left, but the sun has kind of briefly, very briefly, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, shown its face for the first time this week, and we're very happy about it because it's blooming wet. Hello, my girl. Hello, my girl. Don't let me interrupt. Good morning, it is Friday the 13th of December and it's wet and wild here, lots more heavy rain in what has been a really bad few months of weather. We've been struggling on with the building of the shower block. We were laying concrete yesterday in the pouring rain, which is not ideal. And in terms of farming, very wet, the fields are quite boggy, it's not really very nice for the animals, but that is what we face. So I'm just about to go around the morning checks on all the animals and see how we're doing, and then today we're going to pop the rams on the trailer and swap them over, so basically do a switch. The rams go to a different field and it'll be the second round of tupping, if you like.
Well, it's a grim morning, very cold and sort of on the verge of sleety showers, but bad weather for the livestock, but all we can do, they've been fed And we are quite fortunate to have some good walls for shelter, and up under the edge of there's trees which make it okay for them, but they don't like cold wet weather. Cold dry weather they thrive, but wet seems to really get them down.
And does.
That does very much.
As you can see, it is very soggy and waterlogged. We are raring to go. God, this weather's horrendous. They followed me down eventually. So here we will split off the ram now.
Held up. The rams have been out with the ewes for about 3 weeks now, and it's time to change them over. And when we change them over, we mark the tucks or raddle them. Then we'll see if the other ram that was with them hasn't been working. And while we've got them in, we just my main man's trimming the feet.
Hell, ain't that. Oh, do you like that, mate?
You're a big softie, aren't you?
Gosh, that's fine. Creeping nose look. Right.
Right, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! My hands are so cold after being outside that I'm just going to soak them in warm water to try and get them to come back to life. As you can see, I'm wet through. They're ready for the hay. Are you jumping on? Are you jumping on?
Hey?
You jumping on? Trying to snow.
Well, it's the final road run of the season today. We've got the Christmas road run at Hartington. It's not a big one, we've about 20-30 there. We usually put a bit of tinsel and things on the tracks for a bit of a laugh, so off we go.
We have actually had a few little snow flurries today, so that is very seasonal and a good way to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and see you for some exciting farming adventures in 2020. Bye!